Yo, what's going on, guys? Aaron here. Welcome back to another Path to Nowhere video. Alright, so in case you missed my live stream, this will be a summary of what happened during the live stream, and gonna be giving you guys some guides on the Raging Sands event. Alright, so I played through all this by myself. Well, I played on stream, but in any case, if you guys miss it, make sure to check out the playlist, link in the description down below. Alright, anyway, in the live stream, trying to pull for Stargazer, but I got Zoya instead, which is really ironic, considering I did pull on Zoya banner when she first came out, but I didn't get her. Instead, I got Summer off banner too. Yeah, this is really ironic. I got Summer from Zoya banner, and I got Zoya from Stargazer banner. And I really don't know what to say, but I got 2 Shackles of Kawakawa, which is really nice. One from the stage killing rewards and one from gachaing. Alright, anyway, since I don't have Stargazer, I can't really do a review on her. But in this video, I'm gonna be giving you guys some guides on how to clear some of these stages. These 3 in particular. So we're gonna be starting with FAC-110, 101, and 102 as the final one. Now, FAC-110 is like, there is a person that asked me on stream like how to clear this, so I'm gonna re-clear every like these 3 stages for you guys. It's really close for me as well, because the thing about this is this enemy right here, it has core strength of 5, and the best way to deal with this is as if you can actually do wait, what? Oh, never mind. Is as if you have double core damage dealer. In this case, I have Irene, so it's gonna do me really well here. Because of her skill, like this thing. If I use the skill on the core, the enemy that has a core, then it will do 1 core damage. But also, if it will double the damage. Basically, normally when you use this skill, it will just put up a black hole. But if you do this on a core enemy, it will do twice the core damage, so it's a bonus. So she would do 2 core damage, and with the skill that comes with the event, what is it called again? Hold on. It's called hold on. Okay, we're gonna go to FA10 first. Now, in this stage, you have to protect 2 civilians, which is really annoying. So yeah, this is the power, the skill Bombard. Now, this will do 3 core damage to enemies and 3 square around. This will be important later, so be sure to watch it till the end of the video. Alright. Now, what you need here, at least, if you don't have like Luvia to deal long range damage or like a solid DPS later on, you can switch Luvia with EMP. And in this case, I have Irene to do double core damage along with this Bombard 3 core damage in order to help me deal better with the core damage enemies. Now, by now people should have Nox for the 7-day reward. If you have Nox, then make sure to pay attention of what I'm gonna say later. Alright. Hamel for healing. You can switch Hamel for Aerial if you have Aerial. Really good. And Kelvin, definitely recommend you guys to build her because I already have a showcase on her. And if you guys have her built, you're in luck because Kelvin's gonna be really important in this event as well. She's a really good sinner for you to use, which I'll explain why later. Now, Wendy. Wendy is there because she deals quite a good amount of damage while blocking enemies, so that's why I'll have her there. She can solo a bunch of enemies by her own with the help of Hamel. Now, you only need 1 blocker here, because essentially you only need 1 blocker here. Enemies will have 2 sides split from below and to the middle. So you only need 1, because when the shadow enemy spawn, like these things, the Sand Revenant spawns, they'll only go through from here, like literally straight here, nowhere else. Straight here, and like in the second phase, they'll start to go up here, then Nox will come in handy. Okay, without more blabbering, I'm gonna get straight into the video. Or straight into the stage, I mean. Okay. Now, starting off, we will have 2 enemies, standard. They'll go through top lane and like below lane, so it's fine. We're gonna use my Luvia. Or in case if you have EMP built, use your EMP here. Nox can handle the top lane by her own. As you can see, this guy's doing here well. Now I have Nox to like self-sustain above, and this guy will go towards Wendy. Now I'm gonna have Kelvin here. As you can see, the slow is gonna do big help here, and then I can put Luvia up here to continue help doing DPS. Okay, this is the first phase of it. Now, when you see this guy, you have to kill it as fast as possible because this guy buffs enemy around, and you do not want to leave him alive until the very end. Alright, what you want to do is I have Nox here, so you can put Nox here, literally just put Nox here. And I'm gonna have this here break, and then we're gonna use Nox skill here. Nox can pretty much deal with the wave of enemies at this point. There's more enemies to come, so keep your Nox there until like the next wave enemy is there, and then until Nox skill finishes, you retreat. You should be able to kill medic if you time properly. Now you need to kill the medic as well because medics in this game for enemies are generally really annoying. Okay, when you have Kelvin's skill, just don't hesitate to put it down to stall enemies. Now, remember this. When it's at the 17 mark, the sand revenants are gonna start spawning, so you might have to want to move Nox over up here, just to prepare for the wave. This will be the last time for the first phase, which I'm just gonna move my Wendy down here just to do a bit of DPS. And move Luvia here too. Alright, there we go. Now, move your Nox up here because 7 rivers are gonna come here already. And then this will just go straight to Wendy, so you can just ignore it. Now, when you kill the Sand Revenant, you can just put Nox back because you don't have to dawdle on that spot for a long time because those guys aren't going to be there for like really long. You don't have to worry. Now, I don't move my Luvia because she can help do DPS on the bottom lane, and I have Aeryn to help with the above lane. Now, oh, I misused shit. Hold on. If you in this case, if like it only takes AoE damage, so it can't be directly blocked in the sand. So I have Aeryn to like suck it up and do AoE. But if you have Nox, if you like, for example, your Nox skill is ready and you have this leak over here, I recommend you to I have it's really hard to click on the enemy because it's so close. As you can see, I can just leave Nox here because it will continuously do damage towards this too. Nope, perfect timing before it got blocked. There we go. Now if I just put Nox back here, there's gonna be 2 of these guys here, so it's better if you have. Alright, I'm gonna use Kelvin here, bombard this. It's not gonna get blocked. I'm just gonna do this. You didn't get shield yet. You can't mess up the timing. But you get my idea. Just don't mess up the timing. I fucked up my timing a bit there. And now I'm just gonna do this. Break. You'll do damage to a medic as well, but not as much. I could Luvia in front just to help it out a little. There's gonna be some more enemy that spawn, so be careful when dealing with this. Generally, it shouldn't be a problem. Now we can move her back a bit. Okay, we're gonna leave okay, now remove Nox down here just to build DPS. Now these guys generally don't do that much damage, so you don't have to worry about these guys. But that's basically the gist of it. You have to make sure pay attention to the Sand Revenants after the 17 enemy left mark. That's the important part. We're gonna go to FAC-11. Generally only the last 3 stages are pretty hard, and these sandworms, these guys are really annoying. Now, it attacks enemy with highest max HP first, so if you have a good defender, definitely bring it to tank these sandworms. You do not want to let it as you can see, it inflicts an extra max percentage 2 damage to a target, which is really annoying to your DPS characters. In my case, since Nox has the highest HP count, she's gonna tank the damage, and it's not good because you want Nox to be your damage dealer. Now, in this case, if you have built Demolia, definitely bring her. In my case, Nox has a higher HP, I believe. Let me check. Nox has 3,900, so that she will definitely tank it. However, if Nox actually falls below a certain percentage, it will switch targets to somebody else. Now, this can be easily dealt with. So you don't if you have Demolia actually built up, then definitely go ahead and use her because she is better in this case. She had increased max HP by 50%. If you can promote her to at least 2 and keep it level 40, it is still completely fine. But I still have to farm this afterwards to build her. Okay, now back here, of course, I'm gonna be using the same setup. Now, once it starts, bottom and top will start first. Sandworms won't come out until like the 19-18 mark, I believe. There's gonna be elite enemies spawn early, so you have to watch out. Okay, for me, if you have EMP or whatever, you have to deal with the bottom lane first. And after that, you have to let someone to do it. Now, sandworms are here. You have to put your other blocker here, just so like you can target. Now, if you have EMP, just move it over here and you will do damage. Now, we need to kill these really fast, really early. Okay, we're gonna use Kelvin here to slow them down because we need to do some DOT before they arrive towards Now, notice how this is here. Alright? My Nox skill is ready, my Aerin skill is ready. So if you can shatter this guy's cores ASAP, because you need to deal with this medic as soon as possible. Because these medics at the end, if they heal sandworms, there will be no end to it. Your ground is gonna be filled with those poison and your characters are just gonna die. We'll get to it later, but for now, if you already see this and this thing is here, you're gonna have to put it on here. So it didn't hit the second one, but you get the general idea. Alright, this should be no problem since the Sandworm generally don't have general big HP, so you shouldn't worry about too much. You should only worry about the speed and leaks though. Now, these guys is why it's dangerous, because these guys are gonna buff the sandworms, which is really annoying, which I recommend you guys to deal with them as soon as possible. Now, in this case, EMP can go ahead and target because no enemies are in range except the nearest ones like this. But if you have Kelvin, definitely do it right here. And if you have Bombard, use it now. It will stun. As you can see, yep. Now, if you can, you will want to deal with the medic first, right? So you have to let the medic be there. Don't let the medic heal the bigger enemies. You can see how annoying it can already be. Okay, you can leave the medic alone at top for a bit. We're gonna have these two help around. Okay, we're gonna wait for the timing. Right here. We're gonna have this right here. We're gonna bombard this. There we go. Then we're gonna have activate Nox. And that's pretty much it. There you go. It's pretty easy and standard. I did have to fail a bunch of times to figure out what to do on stream, but you get the idea. Again, any questions? Leave it in the comments below. Now, the boss has a special attack pattern that you would want to avoid, which I'll get into it in a bit. Because that thing will deal a ton of damage towards all of your sinners in this row right here. I'll tell you guys when to watch out for it. There's a certain signal that you have to pay attention for. So for people who still can't clear this stage perfectly, don't worry, I got you. Alright. In case you already missed my stream, I'm gonna go to again like what you should do in these situations. Again, I'm gonna have these 6 as my core go-to as the 6 best characters I built. Alright. So I was drinking water. We're just gonna get straight into it. You already know the substitute, I don't have to go through it over again. Now, you have to pay attention. When this boss is here, there are still enemies that gonna come out. So you can actually directly just hit the boss like here. But pay attention. There's gonna be enemies that's going here as well. So you can't always focus on the boss too, because the boss will still do damage. And there's special attack patterns. I'll get into it right now because I think the boss will do it quite soon, not too late. So we're gonna continue. Now, I'm gonna have Lugia boost immediately. Okay, now if you see this mark right here, the boss will do a special attack which won't do too much towards it, but for your range DPS you have to move them. So move them. It will do these spiky attacks, but it won't do too much on Wendy and Nox because Hamiel's there, and both of them are quite tanky, so it's perfectly fine. So yeah, just move your DPS away. And after it does that one attack, enemies are gonna start spawning. Now this is where you want to pay attention. You want to time your core shatter with this bombard skill at the same time, because you need to shatter the boss and do damage to it as much as possible. Oh my gosh. But anyway, okay, so we're gonna continue first. Not too much to be need to pay attention of for now. Okay, there we go. The next one. Now you just have to move your character up. There we go. Okay, as you can see, Arian's skill is ready. Now, this is when you want to time it really well. We're gonna put a 1-time speed, alright? So we're gonna unpause. We're gonna bombard here with a lot of enemies. Then we're gonna put Arian in the middle here. It will shatter everything. Now, we will want to like put Kelvin's skill in the bottom and Nox at here. There we go. We have to put a bunch of damage towards the boss. Right. Now, when you see this, you have to move every single one of your good DPS characters to downwards or something, because this is gonna be a big flaming attack that is incoming. So now, when you see this, immediately move all of your characters below. Just fill up whatever space is available until this space is clear again. You're gonna have to sacrifice 6 moves, but as long as you don't fuck it up, you should be able to do it well. So I'm gonna put on 1-time speed. Now we're gonna move Nox down here, move you up here, move Arian here, Amel here, and Luvia here, and then Kelvin down here. Just watch. Ignore this because it's just gonna. Okay, it's just gonna do that big attack, but now you're gonna have to use Nox a bit. Now put it back, stall for a bit, and then it's gonna do the attack. Once this is done, put all of your characters back here, because it's compulsory that you need to put them back, because you can't leave your DPS like this. It's gonna mess up everything else. So we're gonna put Luvia back here, Kelvin here, and then Amel here. We need to heal every one of them. Now, again, wait for Arian's skill. Arian's skill done. Now you bombard and do this. There we go. Now, just do as much DPS as much as possible, and you should be good to go. Go DPS down. Now, as you can see, it did have that attack already. Just bombard it. You should be able to kill it really early if you did time it properly. There we go. Easy as that. It took me some fails to actually get this as well, so don't worry. I have to I have to suffer, and hopefully this explanation is enough for you guys to clear these 3 stages. Now, make sure you do this daily. Battle program. It's just gonna be the same thing, except this time it has 6 core strength. It's basically a harder version of this stage, and you might want to actually upgrade your character somewhat a bit more and upgrade their skills, but I'll cover this in the next video. So this is all, and to farm this currency, you just have to actually just go to any stages, these normal stages. For example, whatever it is, your farming stages, dailies, like do story stages, you're gonna get those. Based 1 stamina equals to 1 of the event currency, so make sure you don't miss out a day to clear out the event store. So that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave in the comments down below, and I'll link a playlist in my description as well. So if you did miss yesterday's stream, be sure to watch it of my from stage 1 to stage 12 clear on stream if you guys want to watch it there. But that'll be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It's free. You can always change your mind later. And of course, leave your opinions on what you thought on this event, and what do you think about the store event rewards. And yes, as always, hope you guys having a nice day. My name's Aaron. See you guys in the next Path to Nowhere video.